Hi, everyone. I wanted to take an opportunity to update our parents in the community with regards to the changing in our schools and in our patterns of life in our homes. So we're certainly going through a lot together. And our theme for everyone is to be resilient, be adaptive, be patient, be kind. This too shall pass. We've planned for this. Our plans are still in effect. But we do know with the governor's announcement yesterday, we are going to have to extend this closure further out through May 1st. We planned for that, and our schedule will show you that. Communication is an important key for us, so we're going to keep you updated with routine posts on our Facebook page. Our website has a lot of good information on it, and we'll keep it updated. Keeping people informed is very important. Three very clear priorities for our school district, and that is one, maintain continuity of education, two, keep kids fed, and three, take care of our employees and their health and in their paychecks. That's the three big priorities. There's a lot of stuff in your own homes, in your businesses, and in our district that it's like, you know what, we'll have to focus on that later. This we have to focus on, and that's the big important things that I just mentioned. Um, we prepared for an extended closure out through the end of the year if we had to. That's why we did our alternating e-learning days. So we're ready for that. We also asked folks what's on your mind. What questions are you having? So it was great to get an opportunity to have dialogue. So parents ask questions, we're answering them. In fact, we're going to answer many important ones now. Couple things that come to mind that people are talking about in the questions, the themes in the question. I just want to be clear on the first one. We're going to maintain prom and commencement. We're going to have a prom and commencement. It may not be when we would normally have them. It may look different, but we are not going to give up on the memories our kids deserve, particularly our senior class. So again, this goes through May 1st, the school closure. If it were to go longer, we don't care how long it's going to take. We're going to have a commencement and prom for our kids at the high school. And we'll keep working and thinking about other important events that kids normally would have experienced, and we'll do our best. But those are two that we're not gonna give up. Food service, very proud of the work done by our employees to get food started. At least get it a simple plan and get it to the distribution sites in the communities, and that's working. And it's amazing to me that we moved on a dime, turned on a dime, and got that going. And the support in the community's been remarkable. I have plans for having bulk feeding. So imagine those distribution sites already working where you would come once a week and get 5 breakfasts and 5 lunches, and you'd have that for the week for your children. 5 breakfasts and 5 lunches per child. Free. Doesn't matter if you're a kid, you get the food free. So that's working, and that's where I think it's going to go is bulk feeding. And I think we'll start that over spring break. I expect Wednesday of next week, Wednesday of spring break, we'll do the bulk feeding. Pay attention to those order forms that we send out on Facebook, parent emails. We send them every day on our website. The order forms we use on food help the kitchen prepare. So it makes sense. And then I'm also going to look at using our buses in the country. If you're not a city or town kid and you live in the country and you want this food and the parents can't, it's a burden to parents to get into the distribution sites. I want to start studying that and coming up with a plan for that. It's not easy just to flip a switch and say we're going to bring a meal to every kid's door every day. I know that sounds easy. It's not as easy as you think. So let's start simple, do a plan, get better with it, expand it, and then see where we go with time. But it's working, and that's important. E-learning. This is going to be a new experience for all of us. Thank God we had e-learning this year for a couple of times for snow days and fog days and whatnot, and that helped us. So we sent those computers home with kids early on Friday. When they came home, we knew, it's already there for you to start. So the first 3 days of e-learning was already prepared. And those assignments are due March 30th. So that gives all these kids that had the first 3 days plenty of time to get acclimated, get used to this, and then March 30th is the deadline for all the first round of e-learning. After that, when you get back from spring break, we're going to have guidance to you on what these due dates look like. And what I predict you'll see is you're going to have the teacher's going to have the discretion to do one of two things. Some of these assignments are going to have to be done on the next e-learning day in order for the lessons to continue. Now, remember, we alternated e-learning day, waiver day, e-learning day, waiver day. That would give time for kids to catch up on it, reduce stress on families, students, and teachers. But we also know the work's got to continue. Kids have got to get educated. So expect the teachers to identify some assignments that, hey, kids, you've got to get this done in time for your next e-learning day for us to move forward. And then expect other assignments where the teacher's saying you have more time on this. It's not as essential, or it's a continuous learning experience. And I think what we'll see is those are going to be due for the week on like a Sunday at 9:00 p.m. So a kid might get an assignment. We're going to call it red, blue, our school colors, right? So red are assignments that the teacher wants the students to have done by the next e-learning day so the learning can move. Blue assignments would be, well, we'll assign it on a Monday or Tuesday, but it's not due to be graded or turned in for grading until the following Sunday at the end of the week. That's a concept. It's an initial concept. It at least gives some guidance, and then we'll see refinements. We're going to definitely be better at this, all of us, before this school closure is over. So that's on homework and deadlines and due dates, and we'll have that in writing to you with additional refinements as you return from spring break. Most folks aren't going too far on spring break. We get it. So on that point, I've asked Rusty Inman at the John Jay Center to help convene a group of leaders that serve youth and try to figure out what we can do. That's challenging, but there's a lot of opportunity here with some really neat family activities, outdoor activities. As long as we stay smart in the social distancing guidelines and our hygiene practices, I think there's going to be interesting options, and we just haven't had a chance to think about it. So I'm asking Rusty Inman and John Jay to convene those groups that serve youth, churches, libraries, community centers, 4-H, extension, you name them. Obviously, we can pick out some key leaders and get the conversation started. So we got to find something for our kids to do. We're going to give tips for parents on that too. You'll be seeing that coming, which I think is kind of interesting. Chromebook repair. We know life happens, so the Chromebooks could be broken, damaged. We have a number you can call for that and an email address. So in our daily letter, we're providing that. That will be on our website as well. So bottom line is we got to keep communication up. When something's not right or not working, you've got to be able to reach out to your teacher. If it's a teacher issue, a building principal. We even put a form on our website for our coronavirus and extended closure response that just click this button and tell us what the issue is. We definitely are focused on kids without internet or with very limited internet. So I've reached out to Watch Communication and asked for them to partner with us. We're not going to sit around and wait on that issue. We've got to make sure the kids that have degraded internet doesn't perform well. We're going to give tips about what the cable companies are doing to help in this area. A lot of our companies across the country are making changes to data plans and so on. And this is just, I mean, we're in day 3 here, so 4. So it's definitely going to see new options there. And we're going to make sure we're communicating to get people involved. Our special education population still has to be served. Every kid, doesn't matter, we're going to help them. So now even our special ed teachers are jumping in to say, how can we help? Where do we fit in? All those conversations are happening. So it's a marathon, not a sprint. It's get focused on day to day. And this week, that's what we did. We said three things: e-learning, feed kids, and take care of our people. And then get to spring break and reset ourselves, and then get into that pattern of alternating e-learning days. E-learning day, student wave day. E-learning day, student wave day. Buy time, reduce stress, and give everyone a chance to settle into the pattern. But I think it's going well. My assessment is our people are amazing. Our teachers, our support staff, our administrators, our leaders in the community. Yeah, really seeing true colors here. And resiliency and being adaptive, being resilient and adaptive are the themes that we're looking at. So technology doesn't always work. I know that. So we've already prepared this on YouTube, so it could be a link. The live stream's a great product. We'll see if it works. It might not. Our teachers are trying things they've never tried before. It might work. It might not. But I guarantee you they won't stop trying, and neither will we. So even if the live stream didn't work today, this has been pre-recorded so that you could have it on as a YouTube link and watch it whenever you're ready to watch it. And we may do more of this. We're going to all have to do more of it. We're all certainly getting a lot smarter on working from home and working with this kind of technology. So I say thank you for working with our teachers and our administrators. We're going to support each other as parents, families, kids have a role to play in this. We've been definitely making sure that we're staying honest with our students about the changes ahead, and also telling them what we're gonna fight to keep. And we just need to be reassuring and calm, patient, and resilient. So thanks so much for your support, the J School Corporation, and we're with you shoulder to shoulder until we get through this. Thank you.